What the fuck is going on with you, motherfuckers? I don't fucking know. Sorry.
Oh, man. Funnily enough, the alerts work. It's not chat that works.
That's my problem I have with it. Because I remember I tried setting this up once and it was being an absolute dipshit.
Like, the alerts are working fine. It's actual chat that's not working.
Is there a different overlay program you can use?
No, because everyone recommends Stream Elements, and the thing is, Stream Elements is considered
They
like the
recommend it, but it doesn't mean it's gonna work well.
no, because Stream Elements is considered the best because there's like a lot of customization you can do with it. The problem is that for some reason OBS has not been playing nice with it.
OBS has been playing nice with us for like the last 3 days.
Like at all. Like it has not been playing nice with us, and it's pissing me off. Ink. Let's see, this is where I left off. Yep.
Wow, you explored a lot so far. You're only 3 hours in. How big is this version of the castle?
The full game's 8 hours. I'm not even halfway done because I haven't found the inverted castle yet.
Wait, there's a second castle?
Yeah, the inverted castle.
You're fucking kidding me, right?
Yeah, that's how you get the true ending. That's how you get it. You gotta like you gotta like get the inverted castle.
And you have to go for the entire map again, inverted.
Pretty much.
That's just evil.
Because here's
And
the
I love
thing. Here's the thing though. Cause what ends up happening is that if you try to go and kill one of the I forgot what Belmont it was. Oh yeah, Richter. It's gonna give you the bad ending because you're not supposed to kill Richter. Not only that, I don't even think you're meant to kill him because he's like super OP. Like I tried fighting him, he kicked my ass.
This game still has the best animation in the entire series.
Yeah, it's really hard to beat it. I mean, I remember the GBA game tried like modeling off the sprites off of these, but it did not do it right. It ended up looking.
I mean, those still look good. And this was a PS1 game, by the way. Really showing off how strong the PS1 was in its era.
Not really, because there was a lot of sprite games that released for it, but the thing is, though, we were already well past the era of sprites that it didn't really matter.
Yeah, but still, the PS1 was still running sprites on a 32-bit operating system and managing to run very primitive 3D on 32-bit as well. Like, it was a very powerful system for its time, despite the N64 being able to do 64-bit.
Also, you want to know the thing is that Castlvania Symphony of the Night was a budget title.
Was it?
It was
and it became the most popular. They weren't expecting it to become the most popular Castlevania game in existence.
Yeah, it was meant to be a budget title. Their main focus was Castlevania 64, which, good game, but
hard.
Oh, it flopped. Like, here's the thing: Castlevania 64 is not even bad. It's just the fact that.
Wait, are you calling it good? I heard like it's terrible.
I'm not calling it great. I'm just saying it's decent. Like a lot of it. Would... Here's the thing, though. It's that it's different. How do I say that? It's not bad. It's just different. Because usually Castlevania is like very fast-paced type thing. The thing is, though,
it'd be amazing.
64 requires you to be slow and take a more cautious approach rather than go full-on speedrun mode. The game.
All right, let's say sorry.
The game.
Let's say Konami puts me in charge of. I gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta take more.
Let's say Konami puts me in charge of like making a new Castlevania game. You know who I'd hire as my talent?
Who?
The people who made Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I'd do it in a 3D engine.
No. Castlevania doesn't work like that. Literally, the whole premise is that you're in a castle.
Yes, you'd still be in a damn castle.
So, here's the thing. Here's the problem. If you're doing the same
thing
as...
I'm not saying you'd be on a boat. I'm saying I would hire them because I still think they're some of the best at making open world games on the planet. I mean, it wouldn't be completely open. You'd have, like, leveled zones and everything, obviously. It's Castlevania.
Yeah. Strong versus holy.
But I want to make, like, what's essentially an entire fortress. Like,
Also,
think of it as like, not like scroll. It would be 3D, but you would have like a, kind of like a 3D Castlevania done right, kind of like Lords of Shadows.
oh, dude, I really want a Lords of Shadow remaster. Those games are
I don't have a
great.
copy of that, and I need to find a copy of that.
It's on Steam.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna play that, I want to play it on OG hardware
No,
that I have right behind me,
why do you want to play it on OG hardware when it's on Steam?
because that's kind of my streaming shtick that I got views for a while back.
Dude,
Playing old G360 games on OG hardware.
dude, it was released right when the PS4 came out, or at least Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Oh, was it? That shit was released maybe toward the tail end of the 360
No.
lifespan, like 2010.
Lords of Shadow 1 was released in 2010. 2 was released in 2014. And then there was the spin-off, Mirror of Fate, which was a 3DS title, which, oh, I love Mirror of Fate. I spent countless hours on that shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, if they make a new one, if I were to make a new one, like a new style of that, I would get the Assassin's Creed Black Flag people, and I'd make like just a massive fucking fortress. Like proper 3D fortress.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. It's that you gotta remember, it's also a Metroidvania. They can't just make a giant fortress. They need to make it a Metroidvania as well. Which...
Well, clear. You're not hearing me. I would still have like zoned off areas and things like that.
Here's the thing, though. It's that 3D Metroidvanias are a lot harder to make than you think. Like, it's more than just make a Metroidvania in 3D. It's literally just, okay, we have a 3D space. How are we going to use this? Because it's not like a side-scrolling Metroidvania where it's, like, much easier to figure out the layout. You literally got to make multiple floors, make the environments really big, or at least big enough to like, justify having, like, multiple ways of traversing it.
You know what I feel like would work really well, honestly? A roguelike Castlevania. No one's ever really tried it.
No, we have enough roguelikes, dude. I do not need another roguelike.
You just hate roguelikes with a passion. That's because you haven't played any good ones.
I have played good ones. It's just the fact I get
No,
so
you
sick
haven't!
I have. I played Returnal. That's a good one.
Returnal, yeah. You have not played fucking Hades.
I know Hades is good. I know there's good roguelikes. It's just the problem is that every single time, like, how do I say this? I got PTSD, essentially. Where I would look at games on sale, and it's like, oh, what's this cool game? And it's like, oh, it's a roguelike. Okay. I tried it for once, and I'm like, I got bored for a bit. And then and I see like, oh, this
To
game's
be
awesome.
fair, I did chomp away at Hades for years, but I still beat it, though.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, this
Right.
cool game came out. What is it? And it looks awesome. The gameplay looks fast. It's amazing. It says roguelike. Oh, fuck. It says another game. It's like, oh, this game looks amazing. What is it? Oh, it's a roguelike. Fuck! It's like all the good games with really great gameplay are roguelikes. And I'm like, dude, I do not have the time for that.
What, you know the 3+ years it took me to beat Hades?
I don't give a fuck. Because here's the thing.
I'm not kidding, chat. It took me 3 years of chomping at the bit at Hades to finally bite the bullet and beat that bitch.
Yeah, it's like, here's
Because
the
once
thing.
you beat it once, you have to beat it like 5 times, and I just kind of kept putting it down, picking it back up again.
Here's the
So I
problem.
finally actually
I don't
beat
like the roguelikes that how do I say this? Essentially, I don't like the ones that that are just using the roguelike idea as a crutch. Because what ends up happening is that because there are so many indie games that rely on being a roguelike that I'm just sick of it now.
Speaking of Metroidvanias, though, have you played, I don't think you played it, but have you seen Monster Sanctuary gameplay?
No.
Basically, you take Pokemon and make every battle like a You take Pokemon, you take Metroid, or Castlevania, and make, like, pretty much a world where you have to traverse like a roguelike, but every battle's a Pokemon battle. It's fucking great.
But yeah, it's like, I have the same
Really
stigma
good.
as in, like, where everyone has also a stigma with Metroidvanias being everywhere now. Like, how do I say this? I feel like we're having an oversurge of roguelikes, and I'm getting sick of it.
Well, the problem is, like, it's very easy to develop for indie. Like, I mean, it's actually gotten harder with Unity's bullshit, but people are fucking saying fuck you to Unity, so it doesn't matter. But, it's easy to develop an indie games like ever before, and I think roguelikes are the easiest to make. You don't really need, like, good overarching stories unless your name's Hades, which... Don't play fucking Hades. Anyway, not you, just chat. in
Here's the
general.
problem I have with it. It's that so many roguelikes, instead of actually making good games with as a roguelike, there's just like they use it as a crutch and it annoys the fuck out of me. It's like, you have a good gameplay system. Get creative with it. Don't just turn into a roguelike. You actually have something to work with here. Like, don't be afraid to be ambitious. Just do it if you want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all for indie devs trying to be ambitious because it shows that they have a lot of heart for it. It's just the fact that when I see a game that looks amazing and then it says roguelike, I'm like, dude, you're just adding it to the list, and that game is gonna, how do I say this? Because you know how roguelikes tend to get ignored over time because there's so many, like the oversaturation of the market with roguelikes.
Yeah.
What ends up happening is that with the oversaturation, all the good roguelikes get showered over by the bad ones. Because like you said, they're really easy to make. And the thing is, the ones that actually, you know, use roguelikes to their advantage and actually make a good game out of it because it was intended to be a roguelike, gets overshadowed by all the slop that shows up. And it ends up...
I mean, it's hard.
And it's just...
We started talking about roguelikes, and I don't remember what it was now. Shit.
I don't know, man. It's just like, it annoys the hell out of me.
Always that Bucky Dobby, but I don't remember now. Oh.
I don't know, man. It's just like, we have too many roguelikes, dude. Do something else. Like, it's...
You know what I kind of want to make? Like, I want to make a game like similar to Helldivers, but you're in mech suits and you have to go to the bottom of the ocean to fight like alien monsters. Because if we're gonna talk horror game, there's nothing scarier of the unknown on the bottom of the ocean, in my opinion.
No one ever really... I don't even know if we know anything that's down there. Like,
Dude, we've taken more trips to the moon than the bottom of the ocean. It's crazy. We know more about the moon than we do our oceans. And that's why I love that concept. Like, I'd love to just make either like a Helldivers thing, clone kinda, where you're in mech suits fighting creatures at the bottom of the ocean. Or kind of make like a, what's the other idea? Or make like kind of like, there was an old XCOM spinoff. Or, no, it was the second XCOM. It was XCOM Deep Sea. I'd love to make something similar to that, where like it's a tactical thing where you're constantly dealing with new threats under the ocean. I wish they would remake that one, because it sounds like a cool concept, but they haven't remade it. Like, you think they ever will?
yeah.
I would play the original, but the controls for the original have not aged well at all.
Also, this is gonna be considered like a bit of a blasphemous, but I think indie devs can do open world games. And you wanna know why I think that? You wanna know why I think that?
Dude, here's the problem. Open world games cost millions upon billions of dollars to make.
Here's my retort. Look at Yakuza.
Yeah, but that's a AA, not an indie game.
Yes, but here's the thing. I don't mean like Yakuza as in Yakuza 7 and 8. I mean as in like the size of Kamurocho.
I get what you mean by like I feel like an established indie dev can do that, but I don't feel like anyone can do that as their first project.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just saying it's like, it is possible if like, for example, you're talking about like the Yakuza games in terms of scale. Like, in terms of Yakuza. Because those are like...
I'd love like a new like good game in the crime genre, like especially the Asian crime genre market. We haven't done any good games besides Sleeping Dogs and Yakuza. More, please.
We're actually getting
featuring
I found there's apparently already some Indonesian devs already tried dabbling in like a Yakuza fan game, a Yakuza inspired indie game, and I'm like, fuck yeah, what is this?
It's like, yeah, you can give me a gun and a crime game all day long, but like, let me kick people's ass with kung fu, please, and rule these streets like it's the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll be happy all day long. But tell me, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Hang on, I can do that better. Tell me, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
It's such a good quote, but in a game that barely has any story.
You're not wrong. You're one to talk. You devour men's souls. Tell me, Alucard, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Okay, I think I know what to do. God, getting the joining
Wait,
of
was he
this
fighting Alucard in the beginning, or was he fighting Richter?
Richter.
And how do you become Alucard? That's confusing.
Essentially, you play as Richter in the beginning, and then you beat Dracula as Richter. The game then switches to Alucard's POV because for some reason the castle's still around, even though Dracula's dead. So it's like, okay, gotta figure out what's going on.
But Dracula always finds a way to come back. He's like, fuck. Dracula's like the fucking the purple guy. He always finds a way to come the fuck back.
Yeah, he reincarnates, and literally, it's literally explained that he reincarnates.
Oh yeah. He even gives us a baby in one of the games for like the Game Boy Color. Fucking weird.
Oh yeah, Kid Dracula, which is
And he becomes
also, which is also in the collection for Castlevania. I have the collection. By
It's
the
also
way,
in like the. It's also the most future game on the timeline, which is weird.
also,
I think it
I
goes
have
these games and the one where you're a teenager, then those ones.
yeah. Hmm.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I kind of interrupted you like a douchebag.
Yeah, like there are some games where it's like depending on the timeline, it will be like 30 years in the future. Literally, the whole point of the Araya of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow games is that the main character is literally Dracula's reincarnation. That's the whole premise with those, and that if he were to, like, let's say, if he were to die or like fail in the mission, he would become the reincarnation of Dracula. And essentially,
I played through one of them in the collection. I don't remember which one it was. It was the one where you actually find out you're the reincarnation of Dracula. Arya, I think it was.
yeah, dude, I love Arya. Because I remember Arya is what introduced me to it. Actually, Dawn of Sorrow is what introduced me to it, the series.
It's the one where you can have like a bunch of different weapons besides the whip.
Which is every Metroidvania after Symphony of the Night. Every Castlevania after that.
No, because one of the Star games only let you have a whip.
Huh.
I switched light charge because I can check which one it was once it actually charges. Come on.
I know where to go. I just. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, this is hella dead. This needs a lot of juice even food on again. Fuck. You swell on hacking nuts.
Don't sing that on my stream. I don't want to get copyrighted.
I sung one lyric of it. You're not gonna get a strike for that.
You realize how strict they are, right? People have been striked for work for so much less.
Yeah. All right, I'll shut up now. But I have evidence to back up my theory of the whole like accidentally announced the Switch 2 thing. You know why?
Why?
Because Pokemon ZA or whatever is releasing around the same time period frame, and that game's announcement had a Switch logo in the corner, to where Zelda's or to where Metroid's did not. It was just a black screen at the 2024.
Ah.
They kind of fucked themselves in that department.
Well, not fuck themselves. Because here's the thing. I think even they knew. Like, here's the thing. Nintendo's
I
stubborn.
mean, they know by now. They're not gonna.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'll say this. Nintendo's stubborn with a lot of their stuff. But even they need to realize, yeah, it's already literally everyone knows at this point. We might as well just tell them.
Welcome aboard.
I mean, I'm hoping that it's gonna be like another Switch and a smooth transition. So I'm hoping that the new Pokemon game will be on beefier hardware.
Yeah, I'm hoping. But here's the thing. That's not going to stop them from the game being unoptimized as fuck.
I mean, if they're developing for said hardware, it should be fine.
Not only that, it's a 3DS engine, so it doesn't be fucked up. Imagine the first Nintendo game to be optimized in years, and it's be like, oh man, this game runs well, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe it runs well because of the fact that it's running on the equivalent of a PS4 Pro.
You know what problem with Pokemon 2, with their engine in particular? It's the Pokemon engine has data left since Pokemon. One of the main reasons they did the Dex cut was so they could cut a bunch of old data.
I was moving the cabinet, sorry.
Oh, anyway, as I was saying, so in Gen 7, and one of the main reasons they did the Dex cut was so they could cut a bunch of old files that have been holding the engine down since, like the GBA days, because it made Gen 7 lag like a bitch, or it made Gen 6 lag like a bitch, and Gen 7 ran perfectly because they did that.
Huh.
But now that you have the files from Gen 6, but apparently the Switch isn't capable of running the files from Gen 7 with Gen 8, and it's causing issues again. They need to make just they need to cut everything and just make a straight up new engine. That
Yeah.
might be why. That might be why this new one's gonna take till 2026 or 2025.
They'll need to make it. Like, here's the thing. They should just use Unreal. Like, legit, just use Unreal. It's a free engine. Like Unreal,
Switch
like,
don't
not
really like
Unity,
Unreal that much.
not Unity, because Unity will leech from the Pokemon Company if they try to.
Yeah, but fuck Unity. Unity's shit. But anyway,
Yeah, like Unity, like I get it's a good engine, but here's the thing: it's like it's much more difficult to use. It's why Unreal's a bit more popular to use, despite the price percentages thing being a bit scuffed.
I mean, I'm hoping since it said Switch on the reveal of ZA that it also means Switch Pro. So it said family of Switch systems, though.
Yeah. Where was the
Like,
fucking clock?
a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this next thing is going to be Nintendo's next gen of hardware." I don't think it is. I think it's just going to be essentially a mid-generation refresh for the Switch.
Yeah.
I think that's stronger than the light.
Hold on, do some Google search. Okay, I know where it is now. Just need a reminder. Alright. Yeah. Also, one of my favorite things from the Castlvania anime is the art style change. Because I noticed that in Nocturne, they tried going for a much, much more anime style. Because, yeah, Nocturne looks amazing. Like, the art is amazing.
Oh, it does look amazing.
Like, it looks so much like Symphony of the Night's art style. It is insane how well they adapted it. Even Alucard, he went from himbo in Symphony of the Night to absolutely drop dead gorgeous in Nocturne.
Himbo.
Yeah, because he was a himbo. But the thing is, though, it's like Symphony of the Night, he's in Nocturne, he's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get some fan art by a bunch of female artists.
It's like, I'm about to show the female artist what my true Riz is.
That is. And not only that, he's also incredibly OP, because one of the main villains of the anime, which, spoiler alert, he straight up one-shots her.
I'm about to give so many female artists an orgasm just by them looking at my face.
Yeah, look at Richter, look at Alucard from Nocturne. Like, let's do a quick Google search real quick.
I mean, you say female, there's probably some male artists that are gay and they're like getting off on that shit.
Oh no, they are 100%. Here's the thing: I love the belief that every character should be hot because, hey,
that's right, chat. We're now woke. No, I'm kidding.
No, because here's the thing: when they say modern audiences, I'm like thinking, here's the thing: if I'm gonna make a character that's, here's the thing, I am appealing to the gay crowd because a, my character's incredibly hot, and what do people that are into the same sex like? People that are hot. So
Dude, I hate when like you say a positive thing about like the gay community, and someone's like, "Oh my god, they're woke now."
And I'm like, and I am simply doing my duty of appealing to them by making my characters hot. What do you expect?
It's like, hey, if I draw a hot character, I don't care what sex is looking at it, as long as they find my character hot.
That's essentially what it is. Like, I am of the belief that if you make a character so hot that it makes women gush and men question their sexuality, I'm like, yep, that character's hot.
Dude, I saw a character when I was playing fucking, I think it was the blacksmith when I was playing Rune Factory 4, and I'm like, or 3, it was one of them, and I'm like, am I gay? I'm like, I think I want to like sleep with this man. What the fuck is wrong with me?
That's how you know the character designer did their job.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's a character designer.
Like, I know I'm not gay, but wow, impressive.
If I was, yes, I would. Like, I would 100% do that.
See, I feel like I could be in like a I feel like I can be in a non-sexual relationship with a man, but like if it gets sexual, I'm like, I'm out. What about you?
I don't know.
I think that's just what being bi-curious is. I have no idea.
Yeah, he's bike curious. Bike curious.
Gay crowd, teach me things! I don't know!
Yeah.
Sold separately to gain power-ups and other items during missions. Neat. I don't have any Kirby amiibos. Parents need to know. Parents need to know Kirby and the Forgotten Lands is an adventure game exclusive release for Nintendo Switch. This is the 2022 chapter in the Kirby franchise. This came out in 2022? I thought this was recent. Okay. Which has been featured in various other games and has inspired other titles such as toys and other media. Players explode. Okay, that's just the entire thing summarized. Ow, my ears just scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm just reading the common sense review for Kirby. Can you believe this game doesn't have any sex, romance, or nudity in it? It's bullshit. I want the fuck Kirby.
No. No. No, stay away from the pink ball.
Never! Fucking Game Grumps made a song about
Also,
fucking
you'd
Kirby.
be considered a P word because of the fact Kirby is still technically a child.
Oh, okay then. Aw.
I'm not joking, like,
No.
canonically he's a child.
I know, dude, I'm like joking about fucking Kirby, Jesus.
Yeah. Also, bro, do you realize how many cursed fan arts there are of Kirby with actual feet? And I'm like, ugh, that's so
I can
bad.
only Dude, I can only imagine the pregnant Kirby fan arts are everywhere.
Oh, they are. Believe me, they are.
They probably are. Also, did you hear me read this entire review?
Yeah.
Of course you did. I'm gonna look up Castlvania now. Basic theme, good versus evil. Fighting against monsters to rescue others and to ultimately save the world from darkness. Positive messages. Very little. Are you telling me that strangling Dracula to death isn't a positive message? Because really, I think you're wrong on that common sense media. The only good vampire is a dead vampire. Am I right, Shinigami?
I don't know.
Positive role models. Richter Belmont and Alucard are both good and honorable characters, facing insurmountable odds to defeat evil. Richter to save his lost love. Alucard is fighting to... Oh, I thought there was no period. It was going to say lost love Alucard. Richter's totally gay for Alucard. You heard it here first, folks. Alucard is fighting to prove he's not beholden
Yeah,
to
and
the
the
evil
anime didn't make it any... And the anime didn't make it any better.
I was kidding. Is there actual sexual tension between those two?
No, but it's like a bromance, essentially.
I mean, that's the best kind.
Yeah.
He's a play. A lot. Both Sylvia Knight and Rondo of Blood. Fuck you, Rondo of Blood's a pain in the ass. Sylvia Knight and Rondo of Blood
It's old school Castlevania. What do you expect?
are easy to pick up and play. Most complexity comes in keeping track of various locations and how to reach them, as well as learning. What parent wrote this? David Chapman. Is he a celebrity? I swear I heard that name before.
No.
Sex, romance, and nudity. Some female monsters in the game are topless, though the pixelated art style keeps them from being too detailed and showing any real nudity. You're not getting horny over there, are you, Shinigami?
Yeah, I'm still there.
No, I said you're not getting horny over there, are you?
No.
This game is
why?
pixelated nudity.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a game... Alright, now it's boring. Alright. Let's see. Parents say not rated for age, 0 reviews, blah 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 blah. Wait, what does the talk to your kid about say? I love this section. Families can talk about violence in video games. Is the impact of violence in Castlvania Requiem Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood affected by the lack of realistic values? Would the impact be intensified more? Yeah, would the impact be intensified by more lifelike imagery? You love these. Ridiculous. Why do we enjoy being frightened by time to time entertainment? What is the appeal of watching horror movies, playing scary games, visiting haunted houses, etc.? What are some fun ways to get a good scare? I love parents that write this shit. It's great.
Yeah, they're annoying as hell.
Team, which is such a better system.
Yeah, let's use that one instead of trying like to, do all in or not.
Like, you could have had... Hunger Games could have had its gore and eaten it too if we had that system in the US.
Well, this.
No.
Well, now I see why this game's rated M, because this part looks disturbing.
Also, do you think books should have age ratings on them? I think they do if movies and TV shows have to be subjected to it.
Well, this looks disturbing.
What does?
This entire thing.
Nah.
Alucard?
That voice. Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He is with the enemy.
Richter Belmont. In league with Dracula.
He must be under someone else's
Is Yuri
control.
Lowenthal?
We can't hurt him, whatever we do.
How the fuck did you get here?
But he must be stopped.
Yes, but can you? Then for all
Maria
our
sounds like she's
sakes,
from Resident
show that
Evil,
you
but who's
will.
playing Alucard? Oh, you're fighting Maria?
Oh, she has her skill set from Rondo. Nice.
Wait, what is Maria?
She's essentially like this, some sort of ultra mage.
And why are you fighting her again?
To prove myself that I can beat Richter. Oh shit!
Here. Oh, so you're almost at the end of the game, I assume?
No, I'm at the halfway point actually.
I make dragons come out of my boobies. I'm good at this.
I think Symphony of the Night's like a few years after. Here we go. I got her.
You're stronger than I am. You can save Richter. Will you? Please?
I can't
Oh, that's...
but I will stop him.
If it
I know
must
who's
be
playing her. That's fucking,
Please,
Yukari's
take
original
what's her
VA.
face?
Holy
And
glasses.
these are?
If you wear them, you can see beyond illusions.
I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure I know.
I go to find Richter. Stay and pray for him.
Who originally played Alucard?
I don't know. A lot of 90s game VAs are not well known nowadays. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of 90s VAs are less known nowadays. Like, literally, like the original actors for like Resident Evil involving like original Chris, original Barry are doing different shit now. Along with the original actor for Silent Hill and Silent Hill 2. I doubt most VAs from that era ever continued voice work. Because most of the time, since, you know, gaming wasn't taken as seriously, what ended up happening is that they probably just saw it as a one-time job. Where it's like, oh, like, it's just another voice acting job for a game.
That's how it was. You didn't really have, like, fans nowadays.
Yeah, it's like, it's not like nowadays where video game voice actors take it much more seriously. Nowadays, it's more like, it's literally an avenue for voice careers. Like, hey, it's not, you don't have to voice just anime or cartoons anymore. Now you have another avenue. Like, a lot of actors recently that I've noticed have been going in the video game sphere for the acting game. And I'm like, that's good, but here's the thing.
Oh, this is Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah, I know it's Yuri, but this is where the PSP port. The original actor, I don't know what the hell he's doing nowadays. Yeah,
Let's cut that out, though.
I don't know what the actor's doing nowadays. Like, a lot of 90s VAs in video games don't really reprise their roles unless, like, it's various specific cases, like for fan films and shit, or fan games. Like, I remember for Lies of P, they got one of the original Doctor Who actors to do the thing. For one of the
Really?
characters, the NPCs, yeah.
You know what series I'm surprised never got a video game?
What?
But it got an anime? Fucking... What's that one with the two brothers? Supernatural.
It got an anime, which, here's the
How the
thing.
hell did it never get, like, a Castlvania-esque video game?
Oh, where it's like, they gotta, like, go into this suspicious mansion that goes deeper the further they go in.
Yeah.
That would be sick,
Like,
not gonna lie.
we could do some cool things with, like, guns and or not roguelikes, but guns and, this kind of platforming with that.
Yeah, they could do like a character swapping thing where like you can switch between Dean and Sam, and I'm like, yeah, that could be a good idea. Because here's the thing: you ever heard of the Mummy, the reboot?
I have. I hate how that Universal monster movie thing failed on arrival, and it's depressing.
Yeah, but you know the Mummy, right? For the one with Tom Cruise and
Yeah.
shit. It got a video game.
Really?
Yeah, and it's you want to know who made the game?
Who?
The Shantae Debs.
Really?
Yeah, it was a
Why does
Metroidvania.
it say CD every time you go into one of these? It's like supposed to be a thing you could do with the original game.
I think it's like loading in another thing or another area or some shit. But essentially, yeah, it would be cool if we got like a Metroidvania supernatural game because it's like it can work. Like all they gotta do is copy Castlevania. I mean, they could just say like literally copy Dracula because they fight supernatural beings all the time. So why not copy Dracula?
I feel like if they worked with Konami, they could actually do like a spin-off of Castlevania.
Here's the thing, Konami's been trying to get Castlevania in more in the limelight again because I think they did a few collabs with Dead Cells.
Like, all you would need to do is just make an excuse for the two brothers to end up in the Castlevania universe. Just say it collided with ours.
No, here's the thing. Considering Castlevania goes all the way to modern day, they could just say it takes place in the modern day.
Did you ever see the Oh Death intro from that show? That shit's so cool.
No.
It is the coolest character entrance you'll ever see on a show.
I really need to watch Supernatural again. Didn't Supernatural go on for like 14 years? Or
It
like
did, but apparently it suffered from like that late season rot a lot of like American shows suffer from.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Where it's like so many shows.
Because it went on way too damn long.
Like
I wish shows would stop doing that.
Wasn't the original premise of just let's find our dad or some shit?
Yeah, and then it went on way too long, and it always happens. I wish they would. Like, shows don't know when to end when they're like a US show.
Because they want to milk it for as much as they can. Didn't they collab with Scooby Doo at some point?
One chance for each bell.
I think they did.
And then we're finished.
I don't know if I think the anime is better than the like actual show because it knows when to end itself.
You have lost your way. So be it, vampire hunter. Let your battle begin with me.
Ah, there it is, that little fucker. There we go. There, that's my name.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a video. This shit's awesome.
Oh my god, this guy's name is Shaft. That's amazing. Like how that guy's name is Shaft. I'm immature.
Was that a flashback you were watching?
No, it was a cutscene. Here it is! You never seen the inverted castle, right? Well, here it is. Watch this.
See, I assume you've reached the halfway mark of the game.
Yep. And we're only like an hour in. That's impressive.
So the castle's gonna just invert itself and become a new map.
Yep. And it's even harder. For some reason.
This Dracula's like, oh shit, one castle's not good enough. I need two!
Yeah, the inverted castle.
No! What have I done?
You saved
Sucked it up.
Alucard. Thank you so much.
Alucard? The Alucard? You can't be. That was over 300 years
Oh
ago.
yeah, I forgot.
Never mind.
Alucard was in
Was the
Castlevania
man who
3.
controlled you in that castle?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter.
Well, he's part vampire, so he's like immortal, right?
Finish this.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Like he is a
Alright, I'm gonna
very old
send-
vampire.
You this. This shit's awesome.
Oh, so that's how you get there. Oh shit, it's in the sky. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is in the sky.
Look at the
The
moon.
sky's now upside
No,
down.
wait, no, I think look at the moon.
Did you ever beat Symphony the other night?
Nope. God, like it's very weird to see it. Not that it's bad, it's just kind of weird because I'm not used to it.
So I'm assuming the inverted castle, you start at the top and you have to make your way to the bottom.
Yeah, pretty much. This is an endurance stream, so that means we're gonna keep playing until I beat the inverted.
And that's where you fight Dracula, is when you beat the inverted.
Yep. Or beat the so-called reincarnation of Dracula. Who knows? I wonder if we'll ever get Dawn of Sorrow remakes or I doubt we'll get a Symphony of the Night remake because I know for the fact that even Konami doesn't want to touch that because they're afraid of breaking it. They know they'll piss off fans more than enough.
You're afraid of breaking it. I mean, Konami's very good at breaking things.
Yeah,
I mean, the 2011 version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a very good showing of that.
It's very clear they want to try to get back their rep, but they gotta work really hard for that. It's gonna take more than just two really good remakes, and that's it.
Like, that thing literally was so bad, it bricked people's DSs because the processor couldn't handle it.
Was it that like heavy, or was that graphically heavy, or was it just not optimized well?
It's not that it was graphically heavy, it was that the processors of people's DSs couldn't handle modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Combos.
Oh, what the fuck are you?
Like, there were too many effects going off, and it was bricking people's DSs and cartridges, which
Ow!
is like, oof. It's why finding over the Nexus is very difficult. And why it's the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh! Game of all Yu-Gi-Oh! Games.
Neato. There we go. Okay, these guys were not wrong. The second half of this game was difficult.
They ain't wrong in general.
Because I'm already getting my ass kicked here. Oh god, there's a lot of dudes. Oh god. I need to find the shop so I can buy some new gear.
Love you, Cork. I'm gonna say 2 years ago? Maybe 3. Love you, Cork. I'm gonna say 2 years ago? Maybe.
What are you? Moonrod.
So,
Hey girl, can I shove my moon rod up that I don't know what the fuck I'm getting at there.
Give your kids something to do this summer? Sign them up for a chick.
Sign them up for what?
Oh, there is a oh, I have like 8,000 likes on my comment. So that Chick-fil-A's doing what's called a Chick-fil-A summer camp, which is supposed to be like you're essentially sending your kid to be trained to work at Chick-fil-A. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's also hilarious.
Sounds stupid.
Trained to work at Chick-fil-A. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's also like it's like what? Dude, our latency is really good tonight. Like, I'm saying stuff, and it's, like, going, like, a half a second after I say it.
I'm shocked how well it's doing, too, because I have, like, remote play playing. I'm using remote play to record it, and I'm literally
Oh, you're not using your capture card?
No, I'm streaming to you, and surprisingly, it's fine. I'm like, damn, maybe it was my bitrate. Because I thought it was my weather, but no, I think it's just my bitrate.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you already know, I want to try to stream on a really... Fuck!
I love the 3D renders of the skulls.
Oh, no, those are sprites. This probably took a long time to animate.
Probably.
I wonder how the Nocturne anime is going to deal with this game, because obviously Symphony of the Night would be like Season 2 or some shit. So I wonder how they'll even pull it off. Like, will they have just the castle be this, this survival game thing, where it's like, you come in with a group, but, like, most of you end up dying off except the main character by the end?
How did they do it in the first anime? Like, the castle of Castlvania? Was it actually a maze and shit like this?
No, it was just a regular castle, I think. And here's the thing, though. Dracula is not going to be the main villain. At least that's what I know. Because they permanently killed Dracula in the first series.
So they do.
So essentially, the main villain of the entire series is not going to be here because he's permanently dead.
I mean, if he reincarnates, they're gonna find a way to bring him back.
Yeah, they'll probably figure out a way to contribute Soma into all this. Because I wonder how they're gonna... Oh, how would they even do Soma? Because, Soma's meant to be the reincarnation of Dracula. So, unless they, like, do a huge time jump, or time skip, all the way to, like, modern day, like 2035, which is when Araya takes place, it's gonna make me question how they're gonna pull this off.
2035, my god.
Yeah,
I am... 28 right now, so I'll be, that's 2035, that's 11 years from now. Jesus Christ, I'll be 49. I like when DMs like do the nat 1 thing and then they have a roll for severity to determine how bad you nat 1'd.
Oh god.
Like, there was this one nat 1 that I was watching in a campaign that changed the entire campaign.
Oh no. Really?
And one of the funniest, too, actually one of the funniest, in the same campaign, the DM rolled a nat 1 for whatever reason to start the boss encounter. And then he rolled severity, and the severity rolled on that one, so his boss literally just killed itself before even fighting the enemy, and since you have to listen to the dice, his boss killed itself via an accident before even fighting the party.
Oh my, that is some luck right there.
And his boss was a vampire lord.
How
And he was so excited to use it too.
How pissed off was the DM? I just want to know.
Pissed! He's like, motherfucker!
How bad we
He's
talk.
from where dude, the DM's from where I live. So you can imagine.
Oh, the shit he said? Oh, God.
Motherfucker! He's like, motherfucker, okay, my boss literally trips and falls down the broken down shit that he's in and dies. That's what he gets for rolling severity. Just rolling a double nat 1.
Bro, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Your dice just hate you at that point.
It's like, how
To
do
be
you...
fair, he did get his revenge because the next time that he did it, the ship that the cool ass ship that he made for the party got destroyed, and one of the important characters got killed as well as a result of the nat 1 severity for the players this time.
And he's like, fuck yeah, that's what you get.
And it resulted in one of the player characters going insane.
Oh, God.
And physically eating one of the enemies.
Oh my god. Did he get a cannibal buff like Fallout?
No, because he was purposely trying to like not have to play as the character anymore.
Oh, he wanted to change his character up because he got bored.
I mean, they just decided that he would just leave to train more. I kind of like got out of the campaign after that because it kind of got bad after that.
Why?
Because what happened was there was like a company, it was Team 4-Star that was running it, so it was a company reshuffle. So it resulted in pretty much a lot of like HBI's character just leaving too, and it just was a new party that wasn't as good.
Oh, okay then. Yeah. So the chemistry got fucked up.
Yep. In order to make amends with the Dukes, they killed his son or whatever by accident. Because there was these magic seals on it was a whole thing. But in order to make amends, they have to now kill. They promise to rip the one kid's skin off when they find him, like one of the dad's kids.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be funny when that happens.
I think I sent you a link to it because I remember watching it. It made me. Are there peanuts here? Never mind. I remember. I need to send you it because it's so fucking hilarious. It was just like fucking, a fucking clown haunts this this warrior's memories now, and is like, because the guy plays a new character now, and then the DM's gonna be like, hey, will you
Clown just haunts him.
and the DM is like, hey, would you mind being Krusty real quick? And he's like, oh, fuck yeah. And what ends up happening is that Krusty would come back as a ghost just to haunt this man.
Jesus Christ, if me, you, and our other friend ever played D&D, I would totally love to do that, one of your characters.
Yes.
Death. Murder. I got an idea for a D&D character where basically he's like an artificer or whatever, or like a warlock, whatever one would get a possessed dagger. And basically, or no, he's a warlock, and he gets like a dagger that's possessed by just like a warrior, like an evil spirit or something. And the thing, like, basically his job was to clear out dungeons, like the aftermath of like a dungeon, and get like all the like shit that's not valuable the party left behind or whatever.
Yeah, and then sell it.
And he comes across this dagger that's cursed, And the dagger's constantly, it will constantly be like, you know it'll go great with this conversation? Murder! Like, it constantly wants them to murder people.
Oh my god.
And then finally when he awakens his warlock powers, I'd have him go like, you know what, Dagger? You want murder? Here's some murder! And then he stabs a bandit or something.
And it's like, yay, murder! You know what that
It's
reminds
so
me?
fun.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever heard of High on Life?
I think.
It's made by the now shamed Justin Roiland, and there's a character who's named Knifey, and he's essentially an Australian, put in a knife that constantly wants to stab shit, and literally,
Nice.
that's the whole gimmick. It's like the knife is just like, my name is Knifey, I want to stab shit, yeah.
Oh, I want to stab shit. You'll have to watch this show now.
It's not a show, it's a game.
Oh. No, I want to fucking stab shit. I don't know, the idea of a knife that just constantly wants to murder people is hilarious.
And it's
It just
Australian.
constantly pisses off its wielder.
And it's Australian too.
I don't know, it's just really funny to me.
What the fuck?
He's turning into a gargoyle.
I think I did. Oh, I'm poisoned. No wonder my damage was reduced. Gotcha! Thanks for the full heal, asshole. God, I hate doppelgangers. Because I know you gotta get certain gear in order to fight Dracula. At least that's what I know.
Oh, it doesn't let you fight him without certain equipment.
What the fuck? What am I looking at? I don't even want to know what the hell is that. Darkblade, what are you? Sword forged by elves. Okay.
So elves are apparently canon in the Castlevania universe.
Apparently so.
Neat.
Yeah, apparently so. Which is weird. Oh, so this game's music is surprisingly high quality for what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because it's the PSP port or it's something else. But God almighty, do they know how to make a soundtrack? How many of you are there?
Alright, so... You're a genie and someone rubs your lamp to get wishes. What are your rules of what people can't wish for?
Let's see. Well, one is the typical I can't make you fall in love.
I can't kill anybody.
Yeah, because well, I guess my morals. And I think the last rule would be nothing that would cause a war.
I'd also be like, no bringing people back to life, because that's always messy.
Nah, I'd rather not have that rule because I want them to see the consequences of their actions. I'll be a fucked up genie.
You just bring someone back to life and they're a zombie, like, just rotting.
Hey, you said bring them back to life, not in a good condition.
Listen, the condition varies, okay?
It's like you have to be
You know
very
one thing
specific.
I'm always curious about with Shenron, though? So you know you can bring how he can bring people back to life or whatever?
Yeah, but only once.
Well, he always brings like healthy people back to life, like bodies restored and everything, but they never specifically have to say like the way that they were or whatever. Like, say someone had like dementia or like fucking like something that would just kill them again, like a degenerative disease. Would they still have that?
Maybe. Because most people they got back was
That's
healthy.
because I'm pretty sure the rule at Shenron is he can't bring back anyone that's like 90, like pretty much gonna die of old age anyway, and or has had their body cremated.
Oh, so like essentially the body has to be fresh.
Yeah, there's very specific rules that they don't say with it.
I remember, you know what's funny is I had a teacher once, and they were my, I think they were my, I don't know if they were like a political teacher. I don't know what they were, but
Was it political science?
political science, yeah. And what ended up
Jesus Christ, you had to
happening?
take political science, you poor bastard.
Here's the thing. I think I lucked out on that class because what ended up happening is that that teacher died, and what ended up happening is that how do I say this? The substitute only taught us for one day, and what ended up happening is that we transferred to a new class, and we did not do a damn thing.
That happened to me in fucking home ec. The teacher didn't die. She just left because, quote, we were the worst students she ever taught. Because that class was full of delinquents that tried to put weed in the brownies. I'm not kidding you. I busted them for it.
Wait a minute. I think I heard a story like that once. It was like a Reddit story.
I told you that before.
I know, but
Anyway, the other thing I was just gonna say. So, trying to remember now. Some class that I had in middle school or high school. Oh, so because of my autism, I got to skip one of the worst classes ever invented to mankind.
that is.
Financial Lit.
Oh god.
It was a mandatory elective that pretty much all students had to take except for my autism ass. I also legally got to skip French and Spanish as a bonus.
Nice.
Now, if they would have had a Japanese language class, I would have took that in a heartbeat and said fuck it, but I probably wouldn't have been allowed to. The only problem is that whole thing came downsides as well. I wasn't allowed to take creative writing, which is fucking bullshit because it's all done on laptops now.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it because I couldn't write on paper because of dysgraphia that I have because of the autism. And now it's all done on goddamn laptops. Bullshit.
You were born in the wrong era.
I am so salty about this, it doesn't even compare.
Here's the thing. I think I was a lot. I think it was in my. I think I was still born at the time when the switch did happen. Because most of the time we were using like Notepad and shit. But then once we reached like high school or like late middle school, we were like, here, have a Chromebook, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, it was all pencil and paper for me, bro.
Yeah.
All of it.
I lucked out in high school when I ended up just like not having to use paper anymore, and I'm like, thank God. Because what ends up
Dude,
happening
I'm like
is that
happy they don't use paper anymore because it saves trees, but also pissed about it. But dude, I am saltier than a Himalayan fucking salt mine that I couldn't take creative writing back then. Because of that reason.
Also, I remember one time my teachers was like, "Oh, write a story about like what would you do if there was a chaos in the school," and I'm like, "Oh, the fuck are you?"
There was a what in school?
It was in my financial, political science class, and
A shooting? Were they saying?
we had to like write a story about like what would you do if there was like anarchy in the school, and I think I went overboard.
Oh, anarchy.
And I think
I mean, you're a Persona 5 fan, so of course you did.
I think what ended up happening is I went kind of overboard, and I wrote like literally a 4-page story about how I would feel, and like what would happen. And the teacher was like, "You know, you have to do all this, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, wait, what?"
If I were the teacher, I would be fucking proud. So in my, I never got to do this in high school, and I wish I would have. There was an assignment for seniors. We had to write a novel, and my brother got praised for like whatever he wrote. Like literally, the teacher was like, "Dude, if this was an actual sci-fi novel, I'd read it."
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do that because of fucking AI. Even though I know most schools' grading systems are built with like AI detectors in place.
Well, okay, I'm confused. How the fuck do I kill this thing?
A dumb luck and fortitude. Yeah. Yet they censored that. Yet the backstory of Cheryl's house burning down in a fire and her friend leaving her to a depressing spiral of darkness to where she describes not being able to find the light and potentially killing herself was left in.
Ah, well, look at that.
Yeah, that's fine. But we can't show other stuff. But showing a child being brutally beat up on screen? No, we can't show that.
Oh boy.
That's why they didn't do the movies. Because it literally starts out with Dash just fucking brutally wounded. Oh, the main character dying at the end? Yeah, we can't show that either.
Too depressing.
It was a noble sacrifice. Oh, the world would have got fucking destroyed.
Who died? Zatch or someone else?
Not Zatch, Kyo died.
Oh.
You know, they foreshadowed it twice in the dub and never dubbed the final season where it was relevant.
You think they're gonna did they ever finish it? Or did they not?
No! That's what annoys me. The sub finished, the dub never did.
So you just gotta watch the sub.
Yeah, it was annoying though, because I watched the dub up to that point. It was one of those animes where I watched the dub up to that point, because it was what was available. It was back at a time where subs for older anime were really hard to find. The annoying thing with Zatch Bell now is it's in what I like to call anime licensing hell. Like, you can't legally find it anywhere.
Oh. It's that bad?
Mm-hmm. Other anime that are in that situation include Rainbow, and a few others that Mother's Basement touched on. It's bullshit. Like, here's the thing when it comes to licensing. There needs to be a law in place that states, if this thing is not available legally anywhere, that thing should be able to be available for the public to watch in an archival fashion.
Yes. But then, you know, people that want to use the light AP can't exactly make money off of it if they do that, can they?
Well, no, you would have to do it in, like, using, like, some kind of, like, legal archive site or something, I feel like. I feel like that would work. Or have, like... Or somehow have the company have some kind of archive. I don't know. There's a way to do it, and I know there is, but we just don't. That and the library is bigger.
Of course it is.
I bought Mario Odyssey as a starting game for my Switch.
Dude, here's the thing. The moment I got my Switch, it took me years to get a mainline Nintendo game. I'm not joking.
Really?
I didn't get Breath of the Wild until last year.
Maybe because they never fucking go on sale?
Yeah,
or at
that
least
too.
decent sale?
That too.
Like, Nintendo could easily afford to, like, have half of their have the prices of half of their catalog for, like, a week, but they never do.
Yeah, because, well, I don't think they can... Realistically, they can't afford to, because it's the Switch. None of their IPs are on other consoles.
Yes, they can! Nintendo makes 90% of their money on hardware sales.
And the thing is, they need those IPs to sell Switches. And if those IPs were on other platforms, then they would be fucked. It's why, like, the meme, Nintendo goes third party, is such a funny thing to me. Because if they do go third party, that's how you know how they're desperate.
I mean, if I was in charge of, like, selling the Switch...
Like, for some fucking reason, every time a Black Friday sale happens, there's always people trying to overblow the situation, saying that Nintendo's desperate.
I mean, not really.
Dude, it's fucking Black Friday. What do you expect?
Dude, Black Friday sales sucked this year for gaming. Like, Target used to have, like, really good sales to where, like, most main games were, like, fucking half off. Their sales. Dude, people even called Target out this year, because they were, like, literally, taking, old, stale, like, they were marking TVs up and then reducing the price. It was the same price.
Oh, yeah. I'm level 40. Jesus fucking Christ.
How far do you think we are in this game so far?
Maybe a third of 3/4 the way.
Oh, we're not even halfway.
No, we're probably past halfway at this point. But I think we're like
I
at
mean, 75% through then.
60%, maybe 65.
I hate the trading card system in RE. That was the only thing that bugged me. Because you have to go out and grind against 50 fucking enemies in hopes that they drop a rare card to get through where you need to go. To get where you need to go.
Unfortunately, that game design aspect transferred over to Bloodstained, which, oh boy. I love Bloodstained, but that's some of the bullshit, because I got lost for so long.
It's like, how do we make players not explore the game too quick? Random drops!
Yeah, because there's
Speaking of the...
literally one of the most important things skills you need to have is to go underwater. The problem is you can't swim downwards. So what ends up happening is that I had to grind a certain enemy for the skill just so I could swim.
In Bloodstained or Aria?
Bloodstained.
I was gonna say, I had to do that too in like Aria. Anyway, speaking of the worst offenders of randomly dropped shit, fucking gems in Monster Hunter World. Like, oh my god, some of them, like the Udagaron crystal, are like fucking 0.05%. I've been grinding the PS4 version of that game for 4 years, chat, I shit you not, for this crystal. Haven't got me yet!
Yes, haven't gotten it yet, because, you know, Monster Hunter's long as fuck.
Not even that, dude, it's just a fucking drop radar. It's actually really short when you know what you're doing.
It's a grind, but... Thing is, though, Monster Hunter's fun because of the long-term commitment.
It's essentially a mobile game on consoles.
A really well-polished
mobile game on crack.
Yes.
Anyway. 3%! Oh, no. The drop rate for an Udagaron gem is 1 fucking %! 1!
And, dude, my friend would look at you and think pathetic.
It's not, though!
Because
I've been grinding at this motherfucker for 4 years and it still hasn't dropped a hit!
Imagine I play it and I beat imagine I play it and I get the drop instantly. That would be fucking hilarious.
I would find you and strangle you. I'd be so mad. I'm like, you bastard.
I think a friend of mine once told me like he got that thing 4 times at some point and I'm like, bro.
It is one of the most annoying drops in the game, dude. And you need it for, like, really good dragon protection armor. It's irritating.
Yeah, here's the thing. My friend is he's a hardcore Monster Hunter fan. And, like, he would carry me through the game. And he had, like, so much gear. It was insane.
Wait, you need to be carried on low rank? Oh, God.
No, 'cause here's the thing. Monster Hunter World did this thing where, like, it gave you a special set of armor that, if for early game, they make the game easier on yourself. And I equipped that armor.
Is it the blue armor that I'm thinking of?
It's like a knight armor. It's like a knight-looking armor.
Yeah, it's for Iceborne. It's also really good in high rank.
Yeah, I kept it.
You know why it's good? It's literally master rank armor. That's good. I hate it, though. I keep using it as a crutch recently.
I mean, it's master rank armor. What do you expect? Oh no, no! Fuck off!
Oh, hey, you. Death!
No, I'm not fighting you yet. I need to save.
I mean, once we kill Death, we know we're on the final stretch.
Yeah, but the thing is, even then, like, I'll probably do this in 2 streams because I want to get this game over and done with. Because I've been putting this game off for way too long. I want to get it over and done with already.
I'm not gonna make it another hour.
Yeah.
That cool conversation kept me up past 1, but oh god, I'm drawing straws.
Yeah, it's 120 where I'm at right now too.
2:20.
All right, let's go fight Death. I'm like, fuck that, no.
River's like, what's up, bro?
He's like, what? How to do? You're my dad's my dad's best subordinate. How you doing?
Hey, did I ever tell you that, funeral insurance... Did I ever tell you can buy life insurance from Colonial Penn? Buy now. This stream is not sponsored by Colonial Penn.
Okay. Hey...
What? Dude, Colonial Penn doesn't even exist anymore. It's a really old life insurance company.
Not while there is breath.
Oh yeah,
in my
Death
body.
is voiced by Project Sites.
For the Master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Is that Coffee Dad?
No, that's Patrick Sites, aka Frankie.
Oh. Frankie does words, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the right guy? I get my
No.
Resident Evil protagonist and my
Dead Rising. No, I mean Frankie from
Dead Rising protagonist confused.
Oh my god, that was...
Especially since they're both.
Oh my god, I knew it. I knew that was suspicious. He died way too fast.
Oh, he always is a second form death.
All I know is that Araya of Sorrow death is incredibly annoying.
Wow, you killed Death in seconds. What the fuck?
I think I may have overleveled.
Yeah, I think you have.
Oh, guess that's the end of this stream.
Yep. Anyway, people,
No.
I am Japan.
I was scared for nothing. Look at that.
Yeah, you were. Anyway, people, I'm Japan number 79, and while he's finishing this up, you can find all my shit on Japan number 79 and JPL79 on TikTok. I am going to head out. Peace!
Hold on. And let me do my outro first, man. And as for y'all that stuck by the end of the stream, well, thank y'all for that. Usually I don't stream these types of games because, yeah, this game is like super short, like less than 10 hours. But like I said, I want to get this game out of the way, and I didn't want to do a 3-hour recording session, so I just figured, fuck it, live stream it. And you know, I just wanted to get through it as fast as possible. And considering we already met Death, we're probably really close. So I think one more stream and we're good to go. So, yeah. If you guys like the stream, then go ahead and subscribe to me, please. I would really appreciate it. I want to get to 150 subs by the end of the year. And, well... and, you know, leave a like if you guys enjoyed the stream. As for those watching
Dude, if you get to 100...
Oh,
sorry.
continue.
If you get to 150 streams, you know what we must do, right?
150 subs, you mean?
You know what we have to do.
Oh, yeah.
It rhymes with the tree I have in my yard and ends with wars.
Fuck you.
We must
That game fucking sucks, man.
give the people what they don't want.
What's fucked up is tomorrow is Shit Game Sunday. Great.
It's not even as bad as you make it out to be.
You're not the one.
worst.
You're not the one playing.
Yes, I'm the one watching and laughing at your expense.
You're not the one playing, man. It's not the same.
Listen, we must bring back the books. Those old-time viewers will know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, JRPG Torture. I forgot about that. And yeah.
I'll make a Wheel of Torture tomorrow, and whatever it lands on, we'll play.
Better be Fire Emblem. I'd rather play Fire Emblem than that shit.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Hang on. I can do this in 2 seconds before we outro. Hang on.
We've been going for 3.5 hours. That is gonna be a hell of a video for me to edit. I still need to edit the Persona stream. Fuck! I was gonna do that earlier today, but I forgot.
Bitch, I forgot!
Well, fuck. Well, nothing I can do about it now. I'll probably just edit it till like 3 in the morning because for some reason VSDC is not letting me save the thing for some godforsaken reason. Like, I don't know why. It's not letting me save it, and I don't understand why.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Anyways, for those watching after the stream or watching the replay of it, go ahead and like the video if you think it's worthy enough. Subscribe if you think I'm worthy enough for your time. And subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see any criticisms or nice things to say about me about the stream. And, well, this guy sets up the thing. I'm going to end it here. So, see y'all, I guess.